everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about my skincare routine, which is something that I've been promising you guys for a little while now, so I apologize. So, I'm going to talk about the products that I use, one in particular. I'm going to kind of do a little review on it. I'm going to kind of review all these things. So, also I'm going to talk about the Clarisonic. If that's something that you're interested in, then you may want to check this out, because I use that, you know, with everything. And I'm going to explain all that. So I think it makes sense to kind of start out and explain to you my skin type and stuff, just so that it's kind of a little, makes more sense for you guys, I guess, so that you can kind of compare it to your own. And maybe be able to kind of gauge if some of this stuff might work for you. I do get a lot of questions about what I use and stuff, so I hope this is going to be really helpful. Now, I've always had pretty oily skin. When I was in high school, I never really went through any kind of breakouts or anything like that. You know, I'd get something every now and then, but it wasn't severe by any means. But I started using Proactive just to kind of get rid of blackheads and stuff, and my skin was perfect for 8 years. 9 years? Wow. Whoa. So wow, yeah, 9 years. I didn't realize it had been that long. So anyways, religiously used Proactive twice a day, all the 3 steps, and my skin has basically stayed looking like baby skin. A lot of people really have bad, weird things to say about Proactive, but it's definitely something that you have to use consistently, and you need to also give it kind of a chance for your skin to get used to it and stuff like that. After about a week of using it, then your skin should kind of be built up to it, because it's kind of harsh to begin with on some people. But all you have to do is just maybe, you know, not use the last step, but maybe every other day or something. I don't know, you can kind of gauge that. Now, a lot of people have also said, oh, I've used Proactive for years and my skin was absolutely perfect, because it does honestly take care of issues that you have, whether it be blackheads or just anything that's like actual skin related. Now, if you're breaking out because of like hormones, if you have any type of acne that's, you know, from something that's going on with your body, any type of face wash is not going to stop that. So I've heard a lot of people, like on reviews and stuff, say I had perfect skin for years and Proactive gave me cystic acne. Well, no. You know, it's probably the Proactive kept your skin perfect and then your hormones kind of started flipping out, and that couldn't really help it. That's what happened to me. About a year ago, or maybe less than that, probably about like 7 or 8 months ago, I started kind of just breaking out around my chin and stuff. And so I got so frustrated that the Proactive wasn't helping that go away that I tried a million different other things that also didn't work. I went to the dermatologist. He prescribed me like Retin A and some kind of topical like antibiotic thing and some oral antibiotics. In about a month, my skin looked worse. You know, the Retin A really kind of smoothed everything out. I didn't have any kind of adverse reactions to any of those. My skin was, I guess, used to the Proactive, so it was pretty tough. But my skin was like horrible. And the cleanser, he was just telling me to use like Cetaphil, and my skin was an absolute wreck. And I wore a lot of makeup to cover it, so you guys never saw it. But it was very uneven and it looked horrible. So I got rid of those topical things. I kept taking the antibiotic, which was doxycycline, for 3 months. I went back to the Proactive. My skin was completely clear in 2 weeks. So I don't know, I think the doxycycline kind of like worked from within, you know, and cleared up what was going on before it started. And then the Proactive kept my skin, like, it took care of, you know, the little white bumps and just all the little stuff, like the blackheads and stuff. So honestly, I think I will probably be using this stuff until the day I die. It does make your skin kind of sensitive to the sun, but all you have to do is just wear a sunscreen, so. And people, I mean, whatever, I know it's not going to work for everybody, but this is what absolutely 100% works for me. I use the 3 steps. It's just the cleanser, the toner, and then the lotion. I don't really have dry skin. A lot of times, this is enough. This has the benzoyl peroxide and stuff. So this is kind of that strong step that I was mentioning before. If your skin's sensitive, you may need to use that like every other day just to kind of build up. But honestly, you know, sometimes I don't even have to use a moisturizer. Sometimes my skin is just, it feels, you know, regulated. The biggest tip I can give you is do not use a moisturizer because you think you need to use a moisturizer. Not everyone needs one all the time. your skin is supposed to kind of regulate itself and balance itself out. If you have dry skin, if you have normal skin, yes, you may need that all the time. Now, oil that your skin produces is not equal to necessarily what a moisturizer would give you. But like through your diet, through whatever, through your products, when you finally get your skin regulated, you should not really have to do a whole lot to it. Now, if I ever feel a little bit dry, I use this. This is the Shiseido Pureness Mattifying Oil-Free Moisturizer. I always make sure to use moisturizers that are oil-free. Actually, I think I do have a cream that's not, but it's never caused me any breakouts. This stuff is really, really great. It's very kind of thin and liquidy, and it doesn't feel like it would really give you much moisture, but it makes my skin feel comfortable. I think a lot of people make the mistake, again, of using things that are too heavy. After you moisturize, you should not feel like you just moisturized. Your skin shouldn't feel sticky. It should absorb it and use what you've given it with the moisturizer. If there is a layer left on top, that's just a waste because your skin didn't need it. You like that? Where the Clarisonic comes in, this is really, really cool. I had a few products that claimed to be similar to a Clarisonic. They were a whole lot cheaper. They were not made nearly as nice. This thing is like, it feels like it's indestructible. Like, I take this thing into the shower with me sometimes. You can get it completely wet and not worry about it breaking. I do have another similar product to this that, well, first of all, it's not as effective. The brush heads are not as nice as this, which I think that's kind of, with the sonic action and with the brush head, that kind of makes all the difference. So, anyways, I'm sure you guys have seen stuff about Clarisonics before. Basically, you can use this with any type of cleanser. Maybe not one that's super, super exfoliating or anything like that, because it does provide exfoliation. But anyways, you put your cleanser on your face, you use this. When you turn it on, it beeps every 20 seconds, I believe, or 10 seconds. Tells you to move to a different part of your face, and it really helps whatever your cleanser you're using work better. Like, it gets it into your skin, it removes every trace of makeup. Speaking of, before I wash my face at night, in the morning I'm not wearing makeup obviously, so when I wash my face at night I always use a MAC wipe or like a Neutrogena makeup remover wipe to get all my makeup off. Definitely never start, washing your face with your makeup on. But anyways, still sometimes, when you dry your face after you've washed, even if you've done that, there's still traces of makeup. This really, really removes everything. It gets the cleanser deep into your skin. Like I said, you can take it into the shower. This particular one comes with a larger head, like a brush head that you can put on it. They pop right off, so it's really easy to swap them out. That you can use on your body, which I think is really, really cool. And then it comes with some, body stuff and some different face washes. I'm not really crazy about the face washes just because I like my Proactive. Now, yes, I use this with the Proactive. The Proactive doesn't have super large exfoliating beads. And like I said, my skin is used to it. So when I do that with the Proactive, I just don't use as much. I use this about every other night, sometimes every night. It really kind of makes your skin glow. It makes everything feel really smooth. A lot of times I would get those little white bumps under the skin. Not like a full-on breakout or anything like that, but just those little bumps that you get under your skin that are like clogged pores that are very difficult and will not go away. Ever since I've been using this, maybe it's just my skin with the Proactive again. Maybe it's this and the Proactive, but I don't get any of those, and I think that's really, really cool. If you are curious about where to get this, in the sidebar I have a link to where I got it. If you enter that promotional code and click that link, you get a free flat iron, which is really cool. This is a really nice one. It's L'Angelique, and it's pink. It's really cute. It's very, very sturdy and like really thick and heavy, which I like in a flat iron. It feels like it's not going to break or anything. What's cool about it is it's, that standard, little size, but it has a temperature control, which is really nice. It goes up to 420 and down to 170. Heats up super fast. It's very nice. It comes in a cute box. You also get a travel pouch so that you can store it in here, and it won't burn up everything that you've got. Like if you've got to do your hair and then pack it, Something else that I also love to use, I love this. It's the Refining Mask by Proactive. It has sulfur in it, and this really, really is nice. I use it probably twice a week. It really, really kind of if you have like oily skin or you have any type of breakout or anything is happening, that's really, really great. At night, I don't use this in the summertime. In the wintertime, if I ever feels drier, which it does in the wintertime, I use this. I've used this for years, ever since it came out. I don't even know how many jars of this I've gone through. It's called Dear John, and it's by Benefit. I believe that it might have some type of oil in it, but it feels really clean on your skin, and I have never broken out from this, and I have used it pretty much probably the whole time I've used Proactive, if it's even been out that long. I've probably used this stuff for about 6 years. It's really, really good. In the daytime, I know I said like I use this at night sometimes, I use this in the daytime sometimes, but like if I'm going to be outside a lot and for some SPF, I like to use the Jergens Natural Glow for the face. It's the SPF 25 one, I don't have it in here. But I use that on my face. It's really, really great, and it has a subtle self-tanner in it too. I don't really notice it giving me any color, but it's a good moisturizer, and it has a good SPF in it, so I like that. For my eye area, I love this stuff. I've gone through tubes and tubes of it. It's the Garnier Nutritioniste Anti-Fatigue Eye Cream. I use this at night, and it's amazing. You can use it in the daytime too. It kind of has little brighteners in it. It kind of makes your eye area look awake. It's the best eye cream, and I absolutely love it. So that's it. I don't think I've left anything out. I know that these things may not necessarily work for you. You guys may have tried some of these things and not liked them, but these are just my absolute favorite things. I don't switch around my skincare a lot. Like I said, I've been using that Proactive and this. Well, I've been using this for about 5 or 6 years, I believe. The Proactive and stuff, I have been using that for almost, this will be my 9th year. I get a lot of compliments on my skin. I know I'm only 25, but my skin still looks kind of like baby. Like when it's up close, it's really smooth. I do attribute a lot of that to the Proactive. So I've heard some bad things about it, but I've heard more good things about it. And in my opinion, I really just base what I think about something off of my experience, and honestly, it's been a miracle, and I'm not endorsed by them. I'm not anything, obviously, but yeah, it's something that's amazing to me. As far as where to get that and stuff, I know that there's little like kiosks at the mall, those little carts, you know, that have that sell it. You can also go online and set it up where you can receive it every month. It ends up being so much cheaper that way, and you can kind of space it out, you know, if you're getting too many of them. Under my sink, I have like tons of them like stored up because I just love it that much. So thank you guys for watching. Hope this helped. Definitely, if you're interested in the Clarisonic, check out that promotion in the sidebar. That flat iron, I think, is like a $100 flat iron. I've been using it. I used it today. I really like it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that was helpful, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.